Have you ever wanted something very much, but everyone said you cannot have it? This is a story about a young prince, a lonely princess, and a queen who was afraid to love. Long ago, there was a kingdom called Veralda. A queen named Mara lived there. She had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Alira. Alira was kind and gentle. She was full of light and hope. But Queen Mara was not happy. She loved a king once. He was brave and strong, but one day he left her. He never came back. After that day, Queen Mara believed love was dangerous. She thought love always brings pain, so she locked her heart. And she locked her daughter too. She put Alira high in a tower. Many princes wanted to marry Alira, but the queen gave them 3 impossible tests. If a prince failed, he disappeared forever. Far away, there was another kingdom. A prince named Elias lived there. His father was a simple king. They had no gold. They had no army. They had no big castle. But Elias had many dreams. One night, Elias had a strange dream. He saw a girl in a tower. She was crying. She held a golden flower. She said, "Please find me. I am still waiting." When Elias woke up, his heart was beating fast. "I must go," he told his father. "I saw her. She is real. I must try." "No," cried the old king. "Queen Mara is dangerous." Many princes went there. None came back. "But I cannot sleep," said Elias. "I cannot eat. I must go." The king was sad, but he hugged his son. "Then go," he said. "But do not go alone. Find help on your way." So Elias started his journey. He had no servants. He only had courage. One day he saw a mountain, but the mountain started to snore. It was not a mountain. It was a very large man. He was lying on his back. "What are you doing here?" Elias asked. "I ate breakfast," the man said. 10 chickens and 100 cakes. Now I want lunch." "Come with me," said Elias. "You can eat more food. And you can help me too." "Bring me food," said the man, "and I will do anything." Elias gave him a sandwich. The man smiled. "Call me Grub," he said. A little later, Elias saw another man. The man had his ear on the ground. "What are you doing?" asked Elias. "I am listening to the world," the man said. "A baby bird was just born in another country. I can hear it." "Can you hear the princess?" Elias asked. "Yes," said the man. "She is crying in a tower. Her song is very sad." "Will you help me?" asked Elias. "Yes," said the man. "Call me Whisper." Then Elias saw 2 trees walking, but they were not trees. They were the arms of a man. This man had the longest arms in the world. "Can you help me reach something far away?" Elias asked. "I can reach anything," said the man. "Call me Stretch." Next, Elias met a man with one hand over his eye. "Are you hurt?" Elias asked. "No," he said. "I can see too much. I can see through trees. I can see through mountains. I can even see through time. Call me Glimpse." Finally, Elias met a man. The man was wearing many coats, but it was a hot day. "Are you sick?" asked Elias. "I am always cold," the man said. "But it is summer," said Elias. "If I take off my coat," said the man, "snow will fall, the world will freeze. Can you help me when fire comes?" asked Elias. "Yes," said the man. "Call me Frost." Now Elias had 5 strange friends, but they were loyal and strong. Finally, Elias reached the queen's castle. He stood before Queen Mara. "Queen Mara," he said, "I want to marry Princess Elira." The queen smiled, but her eyes were cold. "Then bring me my blue jewel," she said. "It is in the river. Bring it before sunset." Elias ran to his friends. "Where is it?" he asked. Glimpse looked far away. "There," he said. "It is deep under the water." Stretch reached into the water. His arms were very long, but he could not grab the jewel. Then Grub laughed. He opened his mouth wide. He drank the whole river. Now the jewel was on the dry ground. Stretch picked it up. He gave it to Elias. The queen's hand shook. "Impossible," she whispered. The next morning, the queen spoke again. "Eat 40 roasted birds before noon," she said. "If I find one feather left, you will die." "Can I invite one friend?" Elias asked. "Only one," said the queen. She smiled. Elias brought grub. By noon, all 40 birds were gone. The queen's kitchen was gone too. Her garden was gone. Her fruit trees were gone. "Still hungry?" said Grub. He licked his fingers. The queen turned pale. "This one is dangerous," she whispered. That evening, the queen gave Elias sweet food and wine. She put sleeping powder in his drink. Then she took him to the tower room. Princess Elira sat there. The sunset made her face glow. Her smile was sad but beautiful. They talked for a while, but soon Elias's eyes became heavy. He blinked. Then he fell asleep. Half an hour later, he woke up. Elira was gone. He shouted from the window, "Whisper, where is she?" Whisper listened carefully. "She is crying inside a tree," he said. Across the river, Glimpse looked far away. "Yes," he said. "She is trapped by magic. How can we reach her?" cried Elias. "My turn," said Frost. He opened his coat. Snow fell everywhere. The river turned to ice. They all ran across the ice. Stretch opened the tree with his long arms. Elira ran into Ilias's arms. They raced back across the ice. Stretch lifted them into the tower just before the queen arrived. "You are early," said Elias calmly. "We were just talking about trees and rivers." That night, the queen gave Elias and his friends a bedroom. But under the room, she built a big fire. She wanted to burn them alive. Whisper heard something. "They are burning us," he whispered. "Now I am warm," smiled Frost. "Take off your coat," said Elias. "Freeze the fire." Frost took off his coat. The room became very cold. The fire died. The queen heard nothing. She opened the door. She was smiling. But Elias and his friends ran out laughing. "Too cold," said Grub. "Let us sit by a fire." The queen fell to her knees. "You passed all 3 tests," she said. "I cannot stop you any more." Elias looked at her gently. "Why did you do all this?" he asked softly. I was in love once, she said. Tears filled her eyes. But I lost him, so I locked my heart. I thought if Elira never loved anyone, she would never feel pain. You do not have to lose your daughter, Elias said. You do not have to lose love. The queen cried for the first time in many years. Her heart opened again. She gave them her blessing. Then she left the castle. She went far away to find peace. Elias and Elira got married under a golden tree. The sky was full of singing birds. Their 5 magical friends stood beside them. They were not servants. They were family. Asterisk, asterisk, the moral asterisk, asterisk. Love is not always safe, but with courage, kindness, and true friends, love is always worth it.